So how does this season feel different, not just because it's the end, but also you're in the future?
Well, every time, I mean, it seems the last couple of years, every time we start a new season, it is just a huge reboot, which I think kind of infuses the show with like a different energy. You know, you've got a bunch of different faces and new people, and so it's also, I mean, we've been doing this for quite a long time now, so any chance you get to kind of shake it up a bit, it's great, because it's not that, I mean, like, we all enjoy coming to work, but it's like doing the same thing over and over. You guys get to see it, you know, like, done, but we stand in the lab a lot, you know, on the, so that's always been fun, and particularly this year too.
Well, you have spoken in the past that you were kind of okay if the ultimate fate for Olivia was to meet an untimely death. And she did die last season, and they saved her. But now that you kind of had that loophole, are you still okay with her ultimately dying for the cause, or do you kind of hope now that she's survived this, she can live through it?
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I've never minded that kind of thing, you know, that sort of like ultimate sacrifice. I don't know if that's where they'll go. But personally, for me, yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me personally, and I've said this before too, I think some people are just naturally, they just carry a little bit more on their shoulders, and they just are naturally a little bit more isolated and essentially kind of loners. And I feel like that. I feel that Olivia really is, despite how much she wants maybe not to be. But maybe that's her ultimate, you know, journey, is to not be anymore, truly not be the loner that I think she has been for a lot of my time with her.
Since anything's possible in the Fringe universe, any chance we'd see Olivia again?
Oh, I'd love that, but I mean, no, the bridge is shut. That's
what I figured, but it just never will in this world.
They took all the sets down for the alternate universe. That was very sad.
Does
last
that mean,
season.
That means they didn't get an observer again. They're just like living it up over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they didn't. Yeah, there were never any observers in the alternate universe. I don't think. Were there?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, because
really?
They went to see Back to the Future starring Eric Stoltz at one point, and there was a conversation.
And they also, that's how Walter got distracted with the formula, because September was watching it.
Right.
And so that's why the thing didn't stabilize.
But that's on this side.
No, it was on. No, it was Walter. Walter was watching Walternet.
You guys are. The observer was in. But the observer was on our side. The observer was in Walter's lab.
Was in Walter's lab because Walternet got distracted and asked him what he was doing there. God, I'm such a right now.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Well, Walternet turned around, didn't see. Stop laughing. That the formula was right, but it needed to be stabilized, and Walter saw that. So then he had to cross over and fix it.
Yeah.
So.
I just wanted that was fun. She's a lot
I'm embarrassed. I don't know. Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna keep asking you more questions. So what did you mean when they?
Otherwise, they're gonna start tasing me.
Right. No, I want to tase you. That's they keep telling us. Well, then maybe they are screwed too. I say that. Maybe I don't know.
Or maybe they just have a decaying world and not the observers.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, which would you choose? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think about Olivia and like wonder what she's up to in this period of time?
No, I don't think about what she's up to because it would make me all like anxious and wishing that we could see what she was up to. But I mean, I've made no secret of she was just such a pleasure, and I loved the alternate universe. And I mean, I don't know, it just came at such a lovely time for me too, and it was just such an awesome opportunity to just kind of break free from Olivia, who I love, but who just is very, very kind of, she wears you down a little bit. And so everything about the alt universe I love, and I can't believe that I forgot that the observers were over there.
I don't think you were really in that part.
No, and that was in the past too. Yeah.
So you can totally just say.
Okay.